truck. Good looking trailer. Having yard's pretty nice, I got to tell you. So cut it back, got 7 trucks. Somebody said to me in the comments of these videos that we put out, you know, why don't you just go back to having 6 or 7 trucks and run a workshop and try and make some money with the workshop. And that's what we're trying to do. That'll do. Howdy doody, Tommy here. It's been about time I put a video up, eh? It's been a while. Last time I put a video up was before I went to Scotland, and I'm back and I'm knackered and wore out and ready to go back again. Not that I got much of a rest when I was there, but it was a pleasant change of scenery, as Scotland always is, you know. Nice place. But it rained for the whole 10 days I was there, except for 20 minutes one day. But there you go. Stinky weather there at the minute. It's supposed to be getting better, my wife says, but we'll see. Enjoyed her company, enjoyed wandering around the cafe and eating all the time in there. She does a grand job in that place. She's the heartbeat of it. It always amazes me how good she is at her job. She's a very customer friendly person. I'm the only person she doesn't like. There you go. People call me Tam, Tommy, Dad, Grandpa, Papa, and according to the 2 little youngest granddaughters in Scotland, Alicia and Carmen, my wife calls me Tommy! Oh, Tommy! Oh, Tommy! That's her. Anyway, it was great to be there. Lovely country. Good at this time of year. Everything is greener than green can be. But I'm back and it's lovely here in Idaho Falls. Back to work. Last video I made though, I was really cheesed off, hacked off, disillusioned at the trucking industry and having trucks, multiple trucks. Rates have not been good, fuel's been high for the last 18 months. It's getting better, I think, it looks like it. But anyway, I made a video and quite a few people said, well, why don't you do this and why don't you do that? And I really appreciate that feedback, because not one single person said, you know what, you're sitting at 15 trucks, 14 trucks, you really need to get to 50. And I thought, I'm going to die before I get to 50. That's not going to happen. So we decided that we would cut back. The partners that were involved in the trucks are no longer in it, lovely guys, and we might do something further down the line at another time when the world economy hasn't really crippled the trucking, you know. So, but anyway, this is where we are. Those guys have got things to do, that, you know, their own lines of work that they're involved in their own industries, and they go back to that. And my son, he's away doing law stuff and business law. Is that the right word? Law and business, I don't know. You know, if you want a company set up, he's your man. If you're trying to buy somebody out, he's your man. He's a lawyer now, so what does he want to be bothered with trucks for? Exactly. So everybody reverts back to what they know, and unfortunately for me, this is what I know. What can I say? So I'm back at the trucks. I've got 7 Freightliner Cascadias. We have the new trailers that we got, if you've been watching the channel, the new Mack trailers, and I've got 4 reefers, I think, 1, 2, 5, maybe 4 or 5 reefers. We had 4 trailers with 2 reefers, a step deck and a flatbed. Get rid of those today. I've paid them for a year and I've got 2 years left on them. And I thought, don't need them, don't use them. I don't want to chase the sunk cost, right? You know what that means? I don't want to pay $3 grand a month because I've already paid $3 grand a month. Just walk away, there you go, take them back. I'm just going up to the workshop now to pick up the last one. Got Elena her dinner there and got her bath, and heading up here to get this, and I'll call it a day. I'll do a little bit of filming at the shop. So that is where I'm at. I've got the shop up here in Idaho Falls, north of town. If you're ever up at the way station there and need tyres or anything like that, let us know. We'll be your people. So if you get shut down, you know, and that kind of thing, or you're passing through, we're trying to get it to where we can put steer tyres onto trailers. You know, there would be Chinese ones. I've done that before, where you're buying the cheaper steers, but they're way better on a trailer than they've got 19mm tread instead of 11 or 12. So that's the plan with them. First Life, none of this loves casing and loves retread stuff. So we're running 7 trucks. I've still got my old ones, you know, that we had in the oil field, and we've got them sitting ready to pounce when things may change politically and it becomes a boom town again down there. We'll be back, no doubt, chasing that pot of gold as ever. But I'm happy with what we've got. Our Daniel, my boy, is running. He's got his degrees and all that in the HR stuff, and what he does with HR and with safety and insurance, deals with all that, and he does the dispatching, talks to the drivers and works out of here all the time. My days are a bit shorter because I get Elena off to school at 25 past 8, 20 past 8, shoot straight up here, walk like a crazy dude until 3:30 and then rush back down to get her. And then like tonight, I got her off her transport, scooted back up here, and did some work in a trailer, back down, get her washed and ready, and head back up here to do a little bit again. But it's all evening out. We're starting to see some progress, and we've not got 15 trucks and 17, I think it's 17 or 18 trailers. You know, that's just too much for me and an old guy like me. I wouldn't mind doing it if we could have a proper big organisation that had a good infrastructure, if you like. But it takes in my opinion, only me, mind you, takes a bit of courage to decide, you know what, this is too big for me. I can't do it no more. It's my health, and I'm not making a health and saying, oh, my health's suffering, no, I'm an old, no, I've got a freaking blood pressure machine, and you know, too high, too much, too stressed, your phone rings and you go, oh, I don't really have that anymore, you know. It's much more pleasurable, and I suppose if you had 4 trucks and you went to 7, you would feel a strain, but it's always the way, you know, running 15 and then you go back down to 7, it's like, oh, this is nice, you know. So that's just what we've been conditioned to, and what I'm enjoying now is being at 7. And we got rid of those 4 trailers today. There was a flatbed and a step deck. Step deck's a bit of a hit and a miss really, because there's a lot of places you go that they won't load you because it's a step deck. I wouldn't have another one. Flatbed, I like it. So we've got another 2, maybe 3 flatbeds coming to replace the ones that we've got. So right now we're running 2 flatbeds and 5 reefers. I really want to get, you know, the reefers a little bit less on them and more on the flatbed, because, you know, I like it. It's good. Guys like it. So the drivers that we have, so Daniel's doing all of our stuff there and doing a great job in that. Our Michaela, my daughter, does our back office, really, does our billing, does our driver pay settlements, does our accounts, and does all that, and so that takes that off of me. And I do work in the garage. Me and Justin have been doing that, mainly Justin really, getting everything the way we want it, the way we need it, and so that's working out really well. I'm quite happy doing it. It's all right. So keep saying it's alright. It's alright. It really is. You know, it's enjoyable now. Back to being enjoyable. We've got to the workshop, but somebody actually said, why don't you just have half a dozen trucks with drivers that you can trust, decent equipment, maintain it well, and do some work outside the shop. That's the key. That's what we're shooting for. It really is. There's a local thing here that I'm kind of sniffing around that would be handy for our old trucks instead of going to the oil field. Freaking cramping my leg. I'm too old for this. But oh my goodness, put it on cruise control. Anyway, that's where we're at. I'll do some filming at the garage here, but I've got 7, and to the drivers that we've got still. Super Steve's away. I'll miss Steve. You know, he was one of the elder statesmen of the place, and quirky old guy, and I had a soft spot for him, but he's moved on to things different, things new, if you like. Bernard was supposed to be coming back, we haven't heard from him. And then a couple others are gone, but I've still got Paul and Justin, and we've got Tyler, we've got Joe and Edgar, and Brett's here. Old man Brett. Have I missed anybody else? And Glenn's at home right now. Condolences to you, Glenn. You're taking care of his dad's burial there and being a good son. So he'll be back next week, and we'll keep rocking and rolling. Is that everybody? I hope I've not missed anybody. I don't like to do that, but so that's where we're at. Let me just spin this around. Hold on. This is opposite our workshop here. This is a sod field or turf field, or whatever you want to call it. And it's at these machines over there. I don't know if you can see them or not. Right, those things are all there. They go around the field cutting the grass and putting it onto pallets, and it just kind of seems like they just there's stacks of them there. You see them ready to get shifted away. So yeah, it's harvest time, no harvest time, but it's planting time and agricultural time, and seeds are growing and people are cutting hay, and we're moving it. Got 2 loads of hay going down to Texas tomorrow on that flatbed over there. That's taking one load, and Paul's on his way in tonight with the truck. These ladies are for sale here, so if you're looking for a truck, we might have one. There's the old oil field thing there, ready to rock and roll again. And so hold on, spin around. There we go. You got a couple of wing mirrors. Take this trailer back for tonight, and that will be done. Fantastic. Real flatbed in the back of the thing there, you see it. It's a good trailer that for us, but hey, time to move on and get something a bit newer. So we're going to swap. We're going to take another 2 of those Mack trailers for our flatbeds, because well we can. It's just having those new trailers has been so nice since we started back going again. We formed a new company when we split away from the partners, and obviously you're a target for inspections, and we've had 4 inspections and passed them all. One of them was a level 1 today, so that's good. The workshop's obviously playing a beneficial part to it. Look at that, no warning lights on. Hee hee. Yeah, tis what it is, eh? Nice time of year that here. put my indicator on then. Being fancy tonight. Nothing coming. There we go. Beautiful. Talents have no bounds, let me tell you. And this feels lovely though, you know. Nice part of the planet. Yep. So down here for about 7 miles, 8 miles. Drop this, turn around, come back, grab my pickup and go home. Just a minute, I'll come back on here in a second. Well, this is us at the end of the little chunk of road. We have a new Maverick here, by the way. Splendid. I had a burrito in here for lunch and I had one for my dinner. And a maple bar, and a Diet Coke, and a. But no, really good, nice. Oh jeez, why did you come all the way out into the freaking bit here? There, well done. Pull forward all the way to the end. Thanking you so kindly. He's a super trucker because he's got a bloody camper. Yeah, that's it. Nice there, eh? All modern facility. These Cascadias are a dream, you know. Step and go. Foot down, no messing around. Hey, that's a poet. Okay, here we are at your destination. There we go, these guys are really getting geared up to sell a bunch of reefers this year. These are all 2025s. I think they're about 90 grand. These Vantage trailers are really nice. Don't tell my wife, but I wouldn't mind some. They're reefer units here, they just don't have the reefer on them, you see. That way you can choose either Thermal King or Carrier, see? Smart thinking. So I'll just drop this in here and call it good. Just a minute. Been a good trailer this, to tell you the truth. I think it's about $800 a month for one of these. This is it's all aluminum deck, aluminum frame. Decent. We've had good luck with it. So time to unhook it though. Job done. Just stick that in there. There's this one. That's it. Grasshoppers everywhere. Just DOT'd this. Where does it go? I need to change the gear, hold on. That's our crank down. See your trailer. Had this thing for a year, I think, maybe. I like this fifth wheel. Job done. Fat guy. Plenty of power.